dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling, kinda. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up? He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence, tampering on my own upholstery.
Everything goes wrong in a car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip, just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in a car at night. Blinker stuck on in a driveway bright. Talking about justice, rush and seatbelts tight. Hero of the vlog, losing to his own light.
He spots two cruisers, content that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whispers, stay calm, we neutral observers. Phone at 1% goes black mid-words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on you jerk. Drops it in the cup holder, hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He try to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mic muted the whole time, silent movie vibe.
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip, just him yelling, his thing right. Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shock.
He say, we watching Power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map. Crusade, filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. They insist that 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on the car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip, just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling, kinda. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up? He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence, tampering on my own upholstery.
Everything goes wrong in a car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip, just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in a car at night. Blinker stuck on in a driveway bright. Talking about justice, rush and seatbelts tight. Hero of the vlog, losing to his own light.
He spots two cruisers, content that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whispers, stay calm, we neutral observers. Phone at 1% goes black mid-words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on you jerk. Drops it in the cup holder, hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He try to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mic muted the whole time, silent movie vibe.
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip, just him yelling, his thing right. Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shock.
He say, we watching Power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map, crusade. Filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. They insist that 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on a car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling, kind of. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up? He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence, tampering on my own upholstery.
Everything goes wrong in a car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in a car at night. Blinker stuck on in a driveway bright. Talking about justice, rusting seatbelts tight. Hero of the vlog, losing to his own light.
He spots two cruisers, content that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whispers, stay calm, we neutral observers. Phone at 1% goes black mid-words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on you jerk. Drops it in the cup holder, hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He try to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mic muted the whole time, silent movie vibe.
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shock.
He say we watching Power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map, crusade. Filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. They insist that 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on a car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling, kind of. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up? He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence, tampering on my own upholstery.
Everything goes wrong in a car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in a car at night. Blinker stuck on in a driveway bright. Talking about justice, rusting seatbelts tight. Hero of the vlog, losing to his own light.
He spots two cruisers, content, that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whispers, stay calm, we neutral observers. Phone at 1% goes black. Words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on you jerk. Drops it in the cup holder, hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He tried to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mike muted the whole time, silent movie vibe.
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, this ain't right. Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shock.
He say, we watching Power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map. Crusade, filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. Then insists that 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on the car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Just as in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling. Kind of. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up. He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go.
You guys, if you're talking. Make sure this is
Ninja Bone says, John.
There you are.
I was bumping the intro.
It's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling.
I'm just kidding.
7506.
SpoopyX says, hello, John.
Hello to you. Welcome in, everybody. It's Friday night in Brazoria County.
213 Avenue I. Occupant heard a lot of gunfire. Sounded like coming
Sample
from
12
a
says,
rapid
evening,
fire
John
type
Hammond.
gun.
Good evening to you.
Sounded
Frank
like it
Sinkert
was
says, lol.
coming from Avenue
Big
S
at 2022
as in
says,
Frank, or
lol.
G as in George, and getting closer.
Texas, Mantheligen just resubscribed for 8 months in a row.
Texas man, the legend.
Says,
475
Texas from the legend just
clear on the
subscribed for
traffic.
8 months in a row.
8 months in a row.
Ninja
Thank you
Bone
for
says,
that.
okay, now
Turn it around.
Bubba 2620 says, good evening, Sergeant Gray.
Good evening. Not really a sergeant, but okay.
Eric Hans Zax Outdoors says, hi, John.
Hi.
Anteem says, hey, happy Friday. Stream
Happy
Element
Friday
says,
to you.
thank you for following
Very much.
Runaway from Elmo. SpoopyX
Click the
said,
follow.
rapid gunfire, they said.
Brazoria. That's out in Brazoria. That's every 5 minutes. That's like a running the stop sign violation out there in the country.
Ninja Bone says, what's up, Trunkies?
Yeah, that's... I'm listening to it though.
1014. I'm sorry. 1012. It was 213 Avenue I is where the caller called from. She said it sounded like it was coming from Avenue F or G, and it sounded like it was getting closer.
Getting closer is weird.
Mr. PX says, rural area, I assume.
Yeah, way out in the middle of nowhere. It's not too far, but it's about 20 minutes from here. Guys, we got 230 miles of gas for this evening's stream.
A Texas from the legend
And tomorrow's.
says, that's as common in Brazoria as getting roasted by a chubby kid.
Right. You know what I'm saying, Texas man.
1555, 3144.
It's like jaywalking out there.
Bubba 2620 says, good evening, Lieutenant Gray.
Good evening. I just got promotion. Didn't even do nothing.
Ninja Bone says everything is the middle of nowhere and Clute area, ha ha.
Right? That's true.
Return on Dolores Cruz, white Hispanic female, 6968, Freeport eligible, clear local insurance is confirmed on that 1999 GMC registration complete.
Ninja Bone says Commander General John Gray.
See? I didn't even do nothing. I got promotion. Did I miss this light? Because I feel like I've sat here for a lot of time clicking buttons.
Sarah underscore 902 says, good evening.
Good evening to you. 288B and what?
Field promotion for the win.
That's right. Yeah, we're coming up on 288B, so we'll find them if they're over here. Welcome in, everybody.
Traffic. 433. Mary X-ray.
Bubba 2620 says, don't touch my button.
Should be pulling into HEB parking lot on a black Chevy.
HEB parking lot.
Baby underscore girl 1569 sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Thank you for the heart me.
7506.
Good.
I just spoke to a bystander walking. I don't know if
Baby underscore girl 1569 says, good evening.
Good evening.
Ninja Bone says, I heard Tickety Talk got over 300K last night.
We did. We did. I don't see nothing that way. Maybe this way.
Glitch Critter, they sent 400 bits on Twitch.
Thank you, Glitch Critter.
Stream Element says, Glitch Critter 1968 just cheered 500 bits.
With the 500
Hype
bits,
train
thank you.
started, let's go.
Let's go, guys. We got a hype train. Oh, that's not a good sign. Out of range already. It's alright. We got our other one. That's weird. That's really weird. That's the scanner losing radio and then getting it back. So hopefully that's not a pattern for the night. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with the towers.
Blue-eyed, Batty 3 sent a rose for 1 coin.
Thank you for the rose.
Yeah, Bradley Morgan, North Avenue. Lookout 22, I just pulled that female over. Those vehicle lights aren't working. Just let her know if she can't drive it.
Freaking Star sent a heart me for 1 coin. Shum dum cute 1 coins.
Lieutenant from Davis.
I don't know what he's saying.
Okay. Quick for a second.
Right. 75.
Insurance confirms on a 2012 Honda expired January 26th. Hardy out of Houston to be clear and eligible.
Works. Yeah, what about your address?
Freaking Star sent a paper crane for 99 coins.
Thank you for the paper crane. Freaking Star.
K. Casper says, "Good evening, everyone."
Hey, Kakasper.
K. Casper sent 100 bits on Twitch.
Kakasper with
Stream
100
Element
bits.
says, "K. Casper just cheered 100 bits."
With 100 bits,
Antiem
thank you.
says, "120 stream streak, let's go."
Freaking Star sent a rose for 1 coin.
Thank you, Freaking Star. How many streams? 120?
Right.
That means 120 streams in a row.
I've been revising here.
Maybe it was Richwood. Should have the issue with the overlay fixed tonight.
Joe Giraffe sent a rose for 1 coin.
All units, Westport.
I advise her that she's not allowed to go to the location.
Baby girl and sent a lucky lenses for 15 coins.
With the lucky lenses, thank you.
Hype train ended at level 1. Thank you.
Marsha Saraleghi became a member on YouTube.
Thank you, Marsha. Hype train level 1. Thank you guys for that.
Bruja 210 says, "Hello, Trunkies."
Hello. How are you tonight? Alright, the scanner just did that again. We might have to definitely pull over and get the big scanner going.
4065 7916.
I love a cup of coffee. 400 sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Marsha Saralegui says, "Hey John, how's the night going?"
We just got started.
Matt underscore 95,552 sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Okay.
I don't see the stop on 288B.
705, return on Mercedes Rodriguez, Hispanic female, 9.739 out of 24. Be clear eligible, clear 24. Insurance is not confirmed for that vehicle. Registration is showing to expire July 2025.
Marcia Sarlegui says, I just had to renew my subscription.
Well, thank you for that.
Charity says, I made it to 50 Stream Street.
Very good.
Seven District 4 is 10-4. That's better.
Bruja 210 says, and she held the bag safely. AD101M says Kyle Miner is saying, what did he tell you last night, buddy? Be calling this in.
I'm pulling into the parking lot. Where the female currently?
Here's a home living pharmacy entrance under one of the oak trees. I do have a possible plate. Paul Frank Henry, 6426. Paul Frank Henry, 6426, 21 Chevy 1500. Registration says it's blue over black, so color gave me color green.
That's clear.
Let's get a drink. We'll have to switch to our outside voice when we get there.
Warrior, that was up here about the FIS.
211, sir.
Penny 9588 says, I have returned.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
pretty sweet.
Baby_girl1569 says at Freakin' Star.
Let's get a drink. Way less cables on me now, guys. I don't have to carry the battery anymore. It's on the gimbal, so that's good. And the mic should stay firmly attached. We shouldn't destroy as many USB cables. This one still has an issue, but...
Dakota 314 says,
Ooh, is that using Wi-Fi? That's using Wi-Fi. I'm gonna turn that off. Jeez. Gotta be He-Man to get the cups apart.
Spooky X says, vanilla root beer time.
We got a rose, guys. Thank you.
Vita Coffee 400 says check his pockets. Ninja Bone says Miller time.
Whoa. Not tonight. I think it'd be a bad combination.
Ninja Bone says it's 40 o'clock.
How are you?
Cherry Lee says, break the machine. A cup of coffee 400 says, let us out the trunk.
No way. You're staying in there.
Texasman the Legend says, cashier here. I remember you. You mess up drink machine.
That was one time, one store.
620 says, cashier, John stole my Bobcat and flashlight and is looking for a wheelchair and barbecue chicken nuggets. Ninja Bones says, put the candy back, John.
I didn't take any candy. No proof. And I'll ask you to speak with my attorney about that.
A cup of coffee 400 says, put the chocolate back.
Have a good night.
I'll put 7. I'm
Ruha 210 says, oh.
Gas is $3.37.
Cherry Lee says, it doesn't count because we couldn't see it.
Huh? Yes. Yes. Probably 3. And no, just kidding. I got a lot.
Still on the run.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. I'll tell you. 52 right now. But I just got started.
Ninja Bone says, John grabbed me a cookie. Ruha 210 says, Snickers.
Let me know if it works. I hope it does. Did it find it? I might have to do. Sometimes it wraps around me. It's trying to scan the QR code in the back, guys. Hold on. You can just search for BC scanner.
What's your name?
BC
Texas
scanner.
The Legend says, back in parking. Name and badge number.
Did you find me?
Fill a cup of coffee.
I'll keep you off here.
Says John Go Buckies. Waspmat Al Zero says you forgot the extra small condoms.
Yeah, there you go. We're live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok. You can find me on all platforms.
Cherry Lee says, 6
all right. Thank you. Guys, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, guys. And that's why we run a family show. Plug you guys back in.
Bruja 210 says, kid. Ninja Bones says, John. Put her in the trunk with the rest of us.
No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Bubba
Stop it right now.
2620 says, film 50.
Always, always.
Sassy Baby 137 sent a rose for 1 coin.
Thank you for the rose.
Cherry Lee says, always film John Gray filming 50.
It happens. It definitely happens. First Amendment is contagious.
Waspman says he's John. We'll make room. Bruja 210 says, need to play theme song. Phantom 2024 says, hi John.
Hi.
Ninja Bone says always.
Aaron X12 Santa, how are you? For 5 coins.
Thank you for the how are you? I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Golf boxing gloves for 10 coins.
Oh, we need to turn off. We need to go to the inside voices here.
06 to 35.
Always film John Gray filming 50. Just kidding, because your truck is over the line.
Dakota 315.
We shouldn't have dual chat now. Gosh, the windshield.
722, evidence deposited in temporary locker number 4, and letter A as in Adam.
Kennery 48 at Southern Trails, 48 at Southern Trails. They're off the roadway. We have EMS in route.
Clear priority.
Yeah, they did like there's one that's not alert, but they are breathing.
Clear.
How you guys doing? How you doing, man? It's a warning, everyone. It's a warning.
You too.
You have a great night.
You too. Bye.
All right. Remember, always record the police. Thank you for watching. Alright guys, it's just a simple traffic stop of, hey, here's your warning, have a great night. We'll still be live. We'll be live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. People on Facebook, come on over and hang out with us over there. That'll end this Facebook Live. Watch for notifications. Every time I get out of the car, it automatically starts Facebook Live. So, everybody else, stay where you're at. Facebook, come over to the other platforms. We'll see ya. Back in, guys. I have a problem.
30 out of jail. Quick, okay.
Are you guys there? Is anyone here? Is anyone here?
217-376. Yeah, 35.
James Sam Young, 9282. It's gonna be a white color, breaking into. X-ray, 6225.
2-3. Hemi 9588 says, that was cool. It switched to the camera in your car and then we could see you walking to the car. Cherry says, hello, did we make the switch?
Yes.
Baby girl in Central Rose for 1 coin.
Thank you for the rose.
Clear.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna make short Facebook videos, right? Try it.
Rylan in 22 sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Thank you for the heartbeat.
Ninja Bone says our hero has returned.
Is it switched quickly? I don't know if there's dead air in between there, because I can't see it because I'm here, obviously. I can go back and watch the stream, though. See how quick it switches.
Yedlin sent a squirrel for 1 coin.
We got a squirrel. We got a squirrel, everyone.
Bruja 210 says, yes, love it.
That's also 2 independent recordings,
Cherry
too.
says, it's quick. Hope Alert 26 says, always film 4-0. Ninja Bone says, yeah. It switches over fast. But no audio when back in car. Hemi 9588 says, I think it might have ended the FB stream a little too quickly, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, I'll take a look at that.
2620 says, yes, it's instant.
Sinead sent a heart me for 1 coin.
And audio was good the entire
Aaron
time, right?
takes 12, sent a creeper for 1 coin.
That's what I've been working on.
Aaron text 12 sent a creeper for 5 coins.
Thank you. That's what I've been working on diligently. Try to get some extra revenue coming in with some extra videos. It automatically makes the videos. 2 separate independent recordings, 1 for my car.
Hemi 9588 says, audio was good.
1 recording for my car, 1 recording for my gimbal.
Ninja Bone says yes.
Audio was everything transported for Carolina for travel.
That's what was supposed to happen last night, but I
Hemi 9588 says, nerd superpowers enabled. Cherry says, we can hear you fine.
Very good.
Sinead says, always film 5-0.
Nerd superpowers. And we got 2 independent recordings. 1 from a distance on a undisclosed server. Both those recordings go to the cloud way before it ever hits social media. So no matter what they do, they can't take my videos. It's pointless. Because you know there are some people that do what I do. They delete their stuff as soon as they take your phones, right? It's not my first rodeo.
Ninja Bone says gotta love having an IT guy for a buddy. He makes cool stuff super cool.
There you go.
Blue Heart 210 says, we love nerd superpowers. Emmy 9588 says, I love it when you talk nerd to me. Poplar 26 says, that's awesome and better to have that.
So there's 2 independent recordings, so, and it actually records it in the cloud way, but even before you guys see it, it's in the cloud. Because you know, something's gonna happen.
Shirley says, we hate when you leave, but we love to watch you walk away lol.
Something's gonna happen on social media. Every platform would delete it, right? I have it anyway. So, if I need to do some editing to it to upload
Big Bench says, you two get a room when you can afford it.
That's right. Right.
Houston 2892, Kenneth Wheaton issuing a 99 out of Arkansas, no extradition.
Let's go see what Lake Jackson's up to. They probably miss us. I was trying to show this to Pam the other day, and I don't know if she understood the concept of it, but...
Stream Element says, CashApp $extra good donations are appreciated but never solicited. If you choose to donate, they are non-refundable.
It doesn't do any good if my parking's weird, though, because it doesn't work that way. You'll see a fence or a fire hydrant or a palm tree.
Ninja Bone says that is a really smart idea, and not even about them deleting the videos, but being able to auto-book face stream is awesome.
It's like clipping a video automatically, right?
Bubba 2620 says, if it's in the cloud, does that mean it will rain film 5.0 when it's full?
You know, no, I have provisions for that. Oh, maybe did I get a drink? I haven't even taken a drink of it yet.
Poplar 26 says, did anyone see the lost chickens and a rooster?
I have not. The search continues. The search continues.
Tammy 9588 says, babe, you might as well be talking to me in French. I have no idea what you're saying, but it sounds cool.
I was trying to show you with pictures, though. I was trying to show it off.
Big Devech says, rumor is, they are building a data center just for John's video storage. Emmy 9588 says, the pictures do help. Ninja Bone says absolutely. Having an auto switch cams and auto live FB is really smart. And a cool mod. Love when you talk nerdy to me, baby. Bubba 2620 says, and Bobcat. Don't forget the Bobcat always filmed Bobcat.
Yes, the Bobcat is still missing. Or is it found? Is the Bobcat found or is it missing? That's my question.
Bone says Texas State Bobcats in San Marcos. Go Bobcats. Charity says there are so many Bobcats in this truck.
Don't talk about the Bobcats. Don't talk. I'm just kidding.
Kevin Vin 01 says attention please. We have to pull together as a group and help fund this Chanel. John puts lots of time and energy into entertaining us. Please donate to keep the channel alive.
Well, thank you for
Popular
that.
26 says, there has to be a fingerprint test first to confirm. PX says, my bobcat is still out there causing hell. Let me know if you see it.
I will. I will. Search continues, like I said.
115, can you call dispatch? Medic 36 dispatch. Shots out at Methodist Houston, ending mileage 53.2.
Hope Alert 26 says, well, the Bible may be thrown in the face.
Okay.
Roger 4 Heavy, lives in Promise.
I gotta get used to recording with the gimbal again. It's flying all over the place. Also, I have too much weight on one side. It kept killing the gimbal, so I'll have to deal with that. But other than that, it's perfect.
Ninja Bones says I like cougars over bobcats. Ha ha ha. Meow.
Oh, I just realized we were also using the shotgun mic. The mic sounded okay? I forgot we were using the shotgun mic on that last one. Let's see what kind of tomfoolery's going on down here.
Yetylin says yes. Bio Preppers 1 says, lol.
I forgot. I plugged that up.
Cherry says, yes.
So that microphone, so when they, like the...
Bio Preppers 1 says, giblet gravy.
So that microphone is like, you know how sometimes I get trespassed from places like Buc-ee's?
SpoopyX says, cougars are great. Very great animals.
It should pick up the audio better when I have to film from the sidewalk at Buc-ee's. But the one problem it'll have is you're not going to be able to hear me as well because it's a directional mic. So it films exactly what's happening in front. It's not designed to pick up my voice behind. So I may sound a little different, but I'll try to talk louder, which is hard for me.
Show me on the 1100
But we get
Fox Meadow Drive.
We get to listen.
147, Alvin.
We get to listen to me ramble all night, right? So the odds
Bubba 2620 says, love cougars. Ninja Bone says go to Academy and get some fishing weights for counterbalance gimbal.
Yeah, that's a good idea. No, I have to just make sure that I'll get it figured out. I'll probably switch it. I'll probably switch it to another gimbal that doesn't do that. What is that about? What are they talking about?
116 clear.
What is he talking about?
492 Hotel Charlie.
Oh, it's life.
Ruha 210 says, it was fine, John.
Go ahead, 92 Hotel Charlie.
Cherry says, oh boo, cut your voice down.
492 Hotel Charlie is ready to lift out of Airline 12's base en route to Houston Southwest. Got 1 POV, 2 plus 20 on fuel, 27 minutes en route.
Ninja Bone says I think the directional mic is great. This way we can hear the cops.
Copy 492 Hotel Charlie, heavy lifting, 1 POV, 220 on the fuel, 27 minutes en route.
Cherry says, is that Brazoria?
I think it's Lifelight.
PCSO Adam 10 is en route. Adam 10 clear.
Popular 26 says, where is Region 2A?
That's DPS. That's DPS.
Okay.
Attention, going to Freaking Jimmy John Fire Department. We have a red fire on the corner of Griffin Road and County Road 476 in Jimmy John. It's on the same side as Marlin Road. The house is on fire. I know if anyone. 115 advised.
Hopefully 26 says, located in Texas City.
Yeah, that's because it's dispatch out of Houston. Let's listen to this fire. Are we going to the fire or no? Demijohn.
Lex underscore 2101 says yes. Bayou Preppers 1 says, damn John, let's go. Ninja Bone says, whoa, house fire, roll out.
Who has the
Gotcha,
address?
okay.
I don't want to really.
921.
Says, fire.
376.
That's clear.
Big Devech says, so many fires out of Jimmy John.
Requesting clarification. Are we canceling any fire department?
Bayou Preppers 1 says, just go to Jimmy John's, you'll see the fire from there.
Per 126, having keep coming. 118 clear.
I think it said Griffin Road.
116.
Let's see how far that is.
Big Devech says, just input Jimmy John. Can't miss it. Ninja Bone says 476 in Griffin Road. Number 2620 says, yes, let's go to Jimmy John's.
118 to dispatch again, 126 advise once again not
Where do you want to go?
416 Griffin Drive, Demijohn,
118 is
Texas.
clear. 116, 126 is advising do not disregard
Find
fire.
matching places.
Do not disregard fire. Well, that guy.
Jim 9.
Where do you want to go?
Griffin Drive.
Getting directions to Gray Pine Drive or Sharon. Where do you want to go?
Griffin Drive, Brazoria County, Texas.
I didn't find any matching places.
Interesting that you say that.
Where do you want to go?
Griffin Drive, Brazoria County, Texas.
Fire alarm.
Getting directions to see
Any other traffic, I was unable to hear it due to the fire alarm going off.
Starting Route 2 County Route 476
That's from the room with the student.
Head southeast on SH 332 Frontage Road.
Seems to be having a breakdown right now. I'm right now in the 9th grade front office cool down room.
County Road 427?
Staff members.
My voices go when that happens.
He's at 2020.
Hold on, it'll work when we get underneath this hill.
Has an eligible class
Alright, this bridge.
No locals, no 29. Vehicle goes back to a 24 Jeep carry-all, white in color, belonging to same person, expires August 26th.
Ninja Bone says FM 476 in Griffin Road. Cherry Lee says, Demijohn Island.
Fucking asshole.
Where do you want to go?
Demijohn Island.
One possibility I see is Island Cemetery in West Columbia, about 19 miles to your west. Is that the one you want?
No.
For EMS, can I get you out for a 33-year-old female who fell and is
Complex for the
Where do you want to go?
Griffin Drive.
There's guys there around the
Drive
5
or
building.
Arthur.
She was walking from porch to porch.
Fort Arthur.
Starting route to Griffin Drive.
No, we're not gonna. That's 2
About
hours.
50 miles. Continue straight.
Yep, this is what I am having. Alright, is Demijohn actually a town name? So I can't get directions and have speech. Let me turn you guys up on the other one. Alright.
Hope Alert 26 says, say it. Big Devech says, Try Bastrop Biofishing Pier. Ninja Bone says Griffin.
Can you be advised if the call is over with? Because I see all the students want to make inside the school.
We have not been disregarded this time by the
says hi, John.
Hi.
Big DeVetch says, or under the bridge bar.
Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Under the bridge bar.
The location you asked for is permanently closed.
Is it closed? 22 minutes away.
Boogie 1620 says, go to 523 towards Oyster Creek, turn left towards Wildlife Refuge. Bubba 2620 says, try rural Texas.
523.
Big DeVetch says, that's right.
Principal.
Starting route 2 under the bridge.
The assistant principal just said that they found the student that
In
pulled the
1.2
alarm.
miles,
It's
turn
just a
right
false
onto
alarm.
that way.
It's 21 minutes away, guys.
Are we clear? Turn over to stuff.
Big DeVetch says, it is closed, but accurate.
120 clear.
Hemi 9588 says, did you ask if it was closed? Lol.
This is not for calling off Fleet Water coming up in disregard tone for 302 West Brazoria. Disregard tone for 302 West Brazoria. We false alarm. Sometimes we hit.
Can't copy that.
Hemi 9588 says, probably going to be too late. Popular 26 says, kinda where the SUV went teleporting into the field. Cherryly says, Hemi John is a small community. Popular 26 says, that woman needs a breath.
517-65293.
Brother 2620 says, it's closed because it's on fire.
That's apparently
At
just...
the next stop sign,
Bruja
turn
210
right.
says, she didn't answer. She told him what she wanted to tell him that a girl. Cherryly says, next to Alligator Refuge.
517-65293.
Alligator Refuge.
Yeti Lynn says to a fire.
3541 Backland County with 1 mil.
It appears to be a controlled burn. I'm gonna get out and...
It's a controlled burn, guys.
Marshray 52 says at Yeti Lynn, thanks.
It says it's a controlled burn. Let's see. Never mind.
At the stop sign, turn right onto that way.
It's a controlled burn. Yeah, we don't have to drive out there. Welcome to that way.
Cherryly says, I was kidding.
Oh. I thought it was really an alligator refuge there. It's a controlled burn, so it's not a house.
Bruja 210 says, it will be over.
Yeah, no, it's a controlled burn anyway, so.
Cherryly says, don't waste your time.
Go ahead and disregard. It appears to be a controlled burn.
Popular 26 says, S always the salt gas.
All right.
Ryan 152793 says, John, where we going?
Well.
Ninja Bone says, LOL, wow. Every time some Karen calls the fire department, they always say house fire. Karen needs to get her act together, LOL. AD101M says, on scene. The control burn is not under control. Texasman the Legend says, John, quite acting like you don't know where all the alligator refuges are in the Tri-County area.
I don't have a clue.
Cherryly says, the alligator refuge is close to where the truck hit the tree, but it's a wildlife refuge.
Alright, how do we get off this road? Oh, hell. This way. Let's go this way.
2210, do all units coming in.
Well, this was the wrong way.
Go ahead and clear the...
Alright, welcome to the circle. Alright, that was the wrong way.
Clear.
I know what I'll do.
Starting route to home. Head north on Oak
Bruja
Drive.
210 says, Bingo John got
In half a
lost.
mile, turn
No.
right onto that way.
No,
Big
that's not
Veg
true.
says, somebody getting John hooked on maps from Amazon. Ninja Bone says, hey Google set map to Buc-ee's. Go. Cherry Lee says, purple lights.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that really cool circle thing.
They're saying that it's upstairs behind.
Bubba 2620 says, turn left on that way.
Occupants have weapons. And slow down.
Third party made contact and they will do it again. Go ahead, do that.
Texasman the Legend says, if you act up at the alligator refuge, you get a TW. John got a restraining order.
Turn right onto that way.
182309.
Marshray 52 says the cat, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Oh, I kind of know where I'm at. I know where I'm at now.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Oyster Creek Drive.
Attention for EMS. Attention for EMS. I was taking out call for a 50-year-old male with high blood pressure. It's going to be at
Cherry Lee says,
3211
roll like gotcha.
23 in Oyster Creek. 3211, 7523 in Oyster Creek. Second call for 2215.
Marshray 52 says, how's the night of John?
So far, so good.
Caleb 24TX says you, I'm so sorry. I just joined, because I had to take my girlfriend to the ER.
Oh, man.
She is in surgery and I am at the hospital.
Oh. I hope everything's okay.
Ninja Bone says crazy. There is Oyster Creek Drive outside of Austin too. Oyster Creek code 2. Roll out. Cherry Lee says, John, you need to deliver pizzas and you'll know every street in that town.
I'd still be lost. I've lived here for ever. I think I wouldn't be lost. That's why I don't do DoorDash.
14 to 2014 public service.
Down to dispatch, you control all Demi John units clearing the scene and back into the
Spokesman, go ahead and assign me that.
Ooh, I'm glad we did not get halfway there or something. I'm glad we didn't get halfway there.
So thankful.
Luckily, you know who kind of saved us by not knowing where we wanted to go.
Marshray 52 says DoorDash is overpriced. Cherry Lee says, I have 2, but that's why you're the IT guy. Caleb 24TX says it is not looking good for her. She got in a head-on collision with a semi-truck in Dallas.
Oh, I'm sorry.
10-4, 128 stairs.
Ninja Bone says, John, does your car radio have navigation system? You should leave your map on the radio so you can see the streets, etc.
I was blinking my lights, so
Big Veg says, in fact, I believe we were headed in the opposite direction.
I was blinking my lights so he would go. Then I could get behind him, and then he blinked his lights, and then I blinked my lights, and then he blinked his lights.
22.
I was trying to be nice.
Initially the call stated that it was going to be the house to the left, labeled
Andrew 8377 says, John, the location says you're in Richwood.
Oh.
Texasman the Legend
So
says,
still same
the
problem.
old headlight game.
I don't know if you would make that a call sheet and get number, we're going to follow up, reference that gas leak.
Sassy Baby 147, send a rose for 1 coin.
Guys, we got a rose. We got a rose. Thank you so much. We got a rose, guys. Thank you.
Ninja Bone says, dude, that sucks about that wreck. Is your chick at the Baylor Hospital? That hospital is amazing for traumatic brain injuries. Caleb 24TX says I would continue to watch the stream, but this is not my focus right now.
I don't blame you.
I just wanted to update y'all.
Thank you so much for being here.
Bubba 2620 says, LJ 500.
I can't find him now. It worked.
Light Light 3 South Base, Light Light 3 South Base. Need you to respond to Herman Southeast, Hotel 407, transfer back to Herman.
1101. Sent a TGIF for 12 coins.
TGIF was right.
Good. Go ahead.
Mo beautiful, sent a heart for 1 coin.
Thank you for allowing me. Okay, there's way too much talking
Out of Missouri.
on the scanner.
93. Can we clear eligible clear Freeport? Not getting a return for that 28.
Just what thank you.
Andrew 8377 says, what is a rose?
Texas Mentha Legend sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Thank you.
Cherryly
Heart
says,
me.
while Friday is Loud Scanner night.
It's
Texas Mantheligen sent a Go Popular for 1 coins.
It's 1 coin. Thank you.
Bubba 2620 says, prayers for your girlfriend.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for coming by and updating us. Keep us posted, please. What? What's 218 doing working?
Sorry, first return.
William 004520, William 004520. You just attached to the call.
Cherryly says, oh, I forgot I got another $1 today. BRB.
Full number.
Sassy, Baby 147, send a rose for 1 coin.
Thank you for the rose.
Clear notes.
Bammer Oldtide 66 says, hello John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Hello to you.
Ninja Bones says 10 years ago my dad was in a motorcycle accident in Garland off 635. They took him to Baylor Learning Hospital because it is the best trauma center in the Dallas area.
That is notes of the project. You should have been there.
Same. However, you have 4 prior noise complaints in the past 2 months.
Resident lane.
No, that's clear. Yes.
I'll be making contact right now.
23 suspicious service witness.
39178598.
Caleb 24TX says she is at UT Southwestern ICU right now. I will update y'all in Discord. Bye for now.
Bye.
Can you show the east right door to the dog run of the resort building is not secured?
Homeless individual in the softball concession stand bathroom. Be advised, he was here earlier this week and was told not to come back on campus. Please be sure.
Sherry 70 sent a heart me for 1 coins.
Thank you. Thank you, Sherry.
I'll be in that business location.
Sherry 70 sent a dolphin for 50 coins. Sherry 70 sent a dolphin for 10 coins.
Sherry 70 sent us. You're awesome for 9 coins.
Thank you.
Sassy Baby 147 sent a rose for 1 coin.
Thank you for that. Thank you for all the gifts.
Empty traffic. Change on the still occupied. Nebraska permanent trailer plate 45757 William. 45757 William.
Best by flight 313 on board with a Hotel 407 at 1 hour and 59 minutes of fuel. 1449.
560 west.
Roger 3 heavy on Denver Southeast.
Hey, dispatch, you want to stick that plate?
Texas Manta Legion sent a donut for 30 coins.
Thank you for the donut.
Yeah, you're good. Well, let them keep going.
Chapman 1086 says they feast on themselves.
You were going to jump it, you couldn't jump it before you lifted it.
Oh boy. I don't think they fixed the one that made me fall down.
Okay.
Ninja Bone says John. Green means go.
Yeah, I got it.
22, ready for life.
I'm learning.
Paul David Robert 8554, Paul David Robert 8554. It's going to be a white Sonata.
Traffic. Go ahead. X-ray boy Victor 2572. X-ray boy Victor 2572.4. Also have a DL when you're ready. I'll be out at Little Caesars.
Stream Element says.
Dispatch Wi-Fi 7 is lifting with 3 on board, got 2 hours, 5 minutes fuel. It'd be 556 over to Memorial
I
City.
use them as soon as I make them. Ninja Bone says damn service
Roger,
delay.
I'm to Van City. BCSO 3540 out of the county. Still on time.
No, 705. Sister, you said that she's in the lobby.
And 4.
Okay, I'll take care of that. 3837-4289. 3837-4289. You have a 63-year-old male, 180 pounds, with a large vessel occlusion. GCS at 13, blood pressure is 158/103. Pulse rate of 80, respiratory is 20, 98% on room air. No infusions. Picking up like ER1 out of southeast, coming back to the ER here at
Sent a
E.
E.
rose for 1 coin.
Thank you.
7506. 54 is clear.
Okay.
722. She's been handed over to EMS. You can show me 10-8.
Robert David George 1209. Robert David George 1209. It's gonna be 200 blocks, 288 southbound. It's gonna be a silver Chevy.
56.
Biopreppers 1 says, all my bed loves me.
Go ahead, distance.
Texas 164026.
Country Boy 23123 says, America. Joanne 8775 says, good evening John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Good evening to you.
Ninja Bone says the bike had John's light on it. Nice.
A Country Boy 3 sent 1,000 bits on Twitch.
1,000
Stream
bits,
Element
thank you.
says, Country Boy 23123 just cheered 1,000 bits.
Country Boy, thank you so much.
Ninja Bone says America, Texas. Freedom.
Country Boy 23 sent 50 bits on Twitch.
With the 50 bits,
Stream
thank you.
Element says, Country Boy
Big Director Lincoln 7302, Big Director Lincoln 7302, Yopon and 2004 on a white Buick.
Yeah, the T mark.
Train time.
20 Victor John Zebra. 4215 Victor John Zebra. 4215 Brian Color Lexus.
Q mark.
24 myself and 23 will be walking the roads behind 1300 bucks.
Good.
Before you get shut down. Service.
Ninja Bone
Name
says
of the transport
it's
shortly.
too.
You clear up the deal there, right?
Ninja Bone says, hey, follow that guy.
Show me out. William Paul John 0769. William Paul John 0769. Stand by for time. 4903.
Biopreppers 1 says, oh no, someone hold my tackle box.
6486 Blacktail East.
That was 23.
24 Clipper deal.
717.
It's going to be transporting one female.
Ninja Bone says,
477-67-414 4776 7414.
Report to 717.
Over.
That's clear.
Dispatch, likewise, so can you notify security at Memorial City that we have arrived?
Anti-Eam says, John, how many likes did you end up with on TT last night?
I don't even know. 350, 300, around in there. That was amazing.
And for no response out of Nebraska.
Sassy Baby 137 sent a rose for 1 coins.
Dante Davis, Blackmail, 2013-89 out of Houston. Showing clear eligible clear Freeport insurance going to be verified manually for that vehicle. It's going to be active fire plate. Registration going to be valid. That's quick.
Flight 7, they should be heading out for you. Okay, thank you.
Alright, can you show me on traffic? Alright, go ahead.
JO39909 sent a rose for 7 coins.
Thank you for the 7 roses.
09 sent a heart me for 1 coins.
Thank you, Kick a Spur.
2:30.
I mean, Joe.
Angle 2 is cold and advised there now. That's clear. I'm en route.
Citation to shoot.
That's clear. That's clear.
Super nuance notes. Says I'll be 10 in the morning.
Go ahead. Okay.
JO39909
I have a complaint
sent a
in
hat and mustache for 99 coins.
With the hat and mustache, thank you.
Sassy Baby Worsky 7 sent a rose for 20 coins.
20 roses.
Classen 72 says, "Hey John, how are you doing tonight, sir?"
Pretty good. How are you,
UCC notes
Classen?
Officer Gray.
How are you, Classen?
$35.41 out of the jail.
Okay.
Going to be confirmed on a 2022 Lexus
Classen
registration
72
expires May of
says,
2020.
"I'm good, thanks for asking."
Yeah, boy, thank you.
More magnet.
Control 23. Please copy TDR number.
Very good.
511. 511.
Okay, that's for Landon.
Too early 12, landed Houston Southwest.
Copy your last 12, landed Johnson. Houston South. 17. Can I get you
Sassy Baby and a rose for 1 coin.
Caldwell Avenue A. Interview for a reckless driver being called in. We have black truck, ran a stop sign, almost hit the caller. Caller stating he took a left on Avenue C coming towards the police department.
Fairly says, "What kind of tomfoolery is..."
Black truck, reckless driver. That's in Freeport. We're pretty close there.
Maintain callers advising they're going to be in the alleyway between Avenue B and C is in Charles. Is it 502? Taking left on Velasco.
Cherry says,
Right
"Don't want to get
on, to the right off of the last one.
George Sam 58 North King. George Sam 58 North King. Gonna be pulling into the Valero on Fastest.
Stand by for
We got blue Melbourne.
We're still calling the line. We're getting different information.
This is true.
Classen 72 says, always film 5-0. Cherry says, I see baseball season started without me. Good thing they play hundreds of games. Scanner says, channel points and blurps disabled.
No, this is not that call.
Snoop 10 says make sure y'all tap the screen and share the live. Flex bicep emoji. Red heart emoji. Cherry says, it says we're in Freeport, but we're in Creek.
This is actually Freeport. That's right. They're wrong, we're right. When I first came up, they were actually doing the beginning of a field sobriety test. It looked like they just did the eye test and they're like, oh, you're good. Or it's because I pulled up, I'm not sure. This cop actually hates me, so.
Snoop 10 says, what is he allegedly pulled over for?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We got here kind of late, so I'm not sure at all.
Prepper sent up heartbeat for 1 coin. Really idle fun coins.
Cherry says, hello. PX says, I believe your mic is covered. You sound quiet.
That's what's to be expected. It's a directional mic. I can't show you. I'm going to sound muffled, but the action in front of us will have perfect audio. You guys hear me all the time.
Snoop 10 says get in the passenger seat and ask the cop if he wants to talk too. Snoop 10 says you.
Bayou Preppers sent a slow motion for 10 coins.
Cherry Lee says, thank you, Bayou.
Bayou Preppers sent a squirrel for 1 coin.
Bayou Preppers sent a press start for 1 coin.
It's a warning, everyone. It's a warning. Mad. Don't go away, mad. Just go away. Don't go away, mad, though.
We'll be in the Valero parking lot off of Basswood, white Hyundai.
Oh boy, the car's full of mosquitoes.
Control 60, color expiration. Insurance is confirmed. The 27 is coming back to a Mitchell McGahee out of West Columbia. Civic Hamilton Fire. In route to 1300 Buster Road, apartment 1009, 1009, to assist with EMS and lift assist. PNA Chief, number PYU 758, Hamilton PD clears 1045.
Alright, we're back in, guys.
Engine 1 is around.
Engine 1 clear.
I don't know if you guys are... Am I working? Or are you guys just quiet?
Yes, well, I'm just trying to tell you.
ECSO 3542, papers.
Not working. Okay.
Show me the 3923.
Alright, audio voices should be fixed.
Alvin.
Yedwin says you were working.
Apartment
Ninja Bone says test. Hemi 9588 says, not working.
It's working.
Tony Deal Meter 3 says, not working.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Ninja Bone says 123. Mark the Shark says, right, what's the difference between me and a tractor? Nothing, we are both massive and can plow through long or short grass for hours. Tony Deal Meter 3 says, you're working now, test.
Very good.
Sassy Baby 147 sent a rose for 1 she 1 coin.
Thank you
Bayou
for that.
Preppers sent a dolphin for 10 coins.
Welcome in, Mark the Mad Shark.
Bayou Prepper sent a dolphin for 10 coins.
Thank you, Bayou.
Cherry says, you wanted warm weather, you got it.
Bayou Prepper sent to overreact for coins.
Hemi 9588 says, the voices are working. I meant him not working.
Oh, you're
I'm
not
done now.
Oh.
Mark Hemid Shark sent 1,000 bits on Twitch.
Mark the Mad Shark
Stream
with
Element
1,000
says,
bits on
Mark the
Twitch.
Mad Shark just cheered 1,000 bits.
Thank you so much, Mark the
Bayou
Mad Shark.
Preppers sent a overreact for 5 coins.
Thank you.
Bayou Preppers sent a it's corn for 1 coins.
Snowboard steering wheel 1.
Mark the Mad Shark says, I'm here, don't you worry about that.
Thank you, Mark. What's 1,000 bits?
Repeat the county road number.
33280.
That's there.
Bayou Prepper says, not sure if he sent you a crab.
I sent a crab, thank you. With the crab, thank you, Bayou. Radio secure, where's that at? I think it's down here. Oh, come on. Give me a break. 18 hours at this red light. Oh, finally.
Show my location here. Also, I'll be in my office. What, right?
I'm checking for this call with the alleged reckless driver.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, and back.
Welcome back.
45612.
Cherry says, did you have a nap today?
Not really.
That's clear.
Cherry says, it shows Lowell. Mark the Matriarch says, I wear a beastie gold ring on each middle finger, but I always have to take them off, or at least one, before fighting. I left them at home today. Just as well my hands look like Freddy Krueger's face after today.
Oh, man.
Texas 20, Mary Henry Victor 7273, Mary Henry Victor 7273, 1 Cola 4 fan, stand by for 20.
It's like Jackson.
First two nights.
Sherry Lee says, I slept all day since I woke up at 1 a.m.
First few clear.
Kobe first 3.
SpoopyX says, air fried spicy chicken patties with some Colby Jack cheese on them. Oh, and some mac and cheese. Who wants some?
I'll take some.
251. Just wanted to be around 2 of them.
251.
I'll be meeting a rehabber at Tractor Supply in Lake Jackson.
Okay.
So go with the intersection of Garland and 332.
Garland and 332.
Nothing.
Roger, 40305. And we'll be departing for Texas Gulf Coast Regional. We got 2 on board, 2 plus 2030 minutes en route.
Traffic copy, heavy lifting, 2 hours 20 on the field, 30 minutes to rest.
It's not fucking fair.
I understand. Do you have anything on you?
No, I don't.
You have no drugs, nothing on you. Because tell me if you take that into this.
I don't have anything. I have pennies in my pocket. I let you
just gonna pat you down there.
I was going through chemo and I literally gave the fucking documents to them. And they told me it would be dismissed. And then why am I going to jail when I have a driver's license? So.
You don't know. You have to figure that out. Go and get in. They're only being told what you have, okay? Go and get in.
It's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just hit by a car a month ago, you know.
Okay, go and get in, please. I figured out.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I can't bend like that. I light-lighted. And I was fucking, like this leg does not bend like that. You can't
push yourself off the toilet.
You're gonna hurt me. I didn't do anything. Why did you just give me in the morning to bed?
I can't do that. You have a warrant. The warrant doesn't say, hey, I might take you in. It's, I shall. That's what the law says. I shall, not maybe.
But I didn't even know I had a warrant.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
I didn't know. Nobody told me. They told me that it would be dismissed, and I was like, yes, ma'am. And I went back to. Y'all are supposed to tell people they have warrants. I didn't know.
Until we run the
I didn't know, but it's not fair.
It's not fair. You don't know what you got inside.
Ow, but you're hurting me. What? Ow. I'm always on my fucking leg.
But if you're driving it, uninsured vehicle, either get online, get basic liability insurance on it quick, or if you want to have to do what to do that. What do you need, man? Phone? Yeah. Let me get it all.
John, how you doing?
Good, man. Let me go get it out of the car real quick, man.
How do I find out?
You got her ID?
I do.
Is there any other drug?
We go.
Other than what you have?
Better than keep after it.
I'm going to be citing her for no insurance. Driver's seat. Yeah, they're planning on driving. So it's not like it was just sitting. Okay. So that's intended. She was going to drive it in the insurance. Okay.
Let me know if it locks, man.
I'll just turn the lights on.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead. What was the reason for the stop? They accused you of reckless driving?
Yeah.
Somebody called you and said you ran a stop sign? A tow truck tried to pin you down?
Oh, bro, that's the most crazy shit I've ever seen.
Were you driving or was she driving?
No, she was driving. She took off and then she...
Allegedly. Don't talk about it now. Don't talk about it now. Don't talk about it. It's all allegedly, right?
Yes, sir.
Find anything good in there?
Were you looking at the grinder or what?
Yeah, I got the grinder.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Two baggies, and then that. He's owning up to it.
He is?
Yeah, he's owning up to it because this is his truck. Okay. He's saying this is. So he's going to cite her for all the traffic stuff. Cite him for the okay.
This is private. This is private property. You probably need it here.
You finding them?
Risky. Hold on, let me move real quick.
There's a bunch of them.
No, I got a bunch of my grandpa. He cleaned out his gun safe. I just grabbed all the extra ammunition. I swear. Hey, is there any way that you can come to Freeport and tow my truck? I'm right here. As soon as
Velasco and Avenue D.
Velasco and Avenue D, like right beside the Bay line. There's no insurance on the truck, so they don't cover it. I use that license.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Hey, sir, you can drive the truck. Did you receive a warning for no insurance or a citation? If you can drive it to get it to where you need to
I just need to go to Avenue A, like 2 blocks away, bro.
You can drive it.
Okay.
Stand by for where's your driver's license? You will receive a citation.
So the truck has no insurance?
Right.
So that's the problem. Okay. Well, then, yeah, I would figure something out.
Okay, well, okay, so yeah. Can you get it towed?
Yeah, if you don't have insurance.
I got a buddy too.
Yeah, I mean, it's on private property now, so we're not going to tow it. You need to figure something out.
You guys will probably just leave, right?
There's no way you can just follow me 2 blocks from my shop.
No, we're going to leave here in a minute.
They're giving you a.
I got somebody coming. I do have somebody.
All right, they're telling you got it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they're gonna leave.
Stand by for me, sir.
Yeah.
I'll watch him. Don't worry. All right.
Appreciate you.
'Cause that's the kind of guy I am.
You're a real one, John.
Thanks, man.
What? No, it's because it doesn't have insurance.
Give a phone number, sir.
Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna meet you guys for. All right, we're back.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, and then depending on what kind of warrant it is, she could get released on a payment plan or something like that.
I have another question too. If the truck's out of shop being worked on private property, the tow truck's still allowed to pull up your truck.
That would be, I mean, I don't know what the circumstances behind that are, like why they're trying to take the truck.
It's a I'm trying to.
That may be something that the tow truck company.
That dude right there. Bro,
Did
you see how the fuck he was driving?
No, I didn't even see it.
Holy fuck.
He was chasing her?
Nigga.
That's what I heard.
No, it wasn't me. He was chasing her.
Yeah.
Dog, she turned down Avenue A and she went down and she turned by Maria's kitchen. That motherfucker come in front of the shop, bro. Straight drifted that motherfucker corner. There was a truck and trailer. He fucking went around. Dude, I guarantee that motherfucker was doing 80 down fucking. Like, that shit was fucking intense as fuck. So I can see why, like, she's freaking the fuck out and she's scared and she's fucking out. Like, that motherfucker's a psycho.
Yeah, that may be something that I would take up with, you could call their company.
Okay.
You could ask them for sure. I don't know, like, what their guidelines and stuff are as far as that goes. Citation. Good night.
Yeah, I hope your night gets better. All right, guys, we are back. Sorry about that. So I usually... Oh, wait till you guys are back. Wait till you're back. So usually I just turn on the defrost really quick, which is the heat. But what I did is I left I left my phone in here with the defrost on and the heat blowing right at it. So that didn't turn out too well. It overheated immediately. So there's that. You guys should have voices now.
Stream Element says, thank you for following Rockstar Shift.
Rockstar,
Ninja Bone says, John, that new mic is fucking awesome, bro.
That's what I was hoping you would say. That's what I was hoping you would say.
907.
That's what I was hoping you would say. See how that... You can't hear me, right? Because
Shirley says, John, shame on you for leave her running.
That's what happened, though. It would have worked perfectly.
NTU says, first night of streaming.
First night of streaming, yes. So I just left the heat just blasting on my phone. And it's flipping hot in here. There's that.
Snoop 10 says, recap on the stop.
Reckless driving, allegedly. He said he didn't...
Tony
I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
Says, what was the call about?
It was that was the reckless driver truck that we heard the call for. That was the people were calling on him. So the new mic you can hear, but I'll sound funny and your voices will sound funny, but whatever it's pointed out, it should pick up the audio.
Kazasmaidago says, good job, John Lowell. The Laidback Squirrel says, oh, we hear you, John. We hear you. Unfortunately. Lol. Snoop 10 says, why was she arrested?
Warrant for tickets.
Sent a rose for 1 coin.
She was arrested for tickets.
PX says, roll the back window down, John.
I did. I'm about to put the whole
Ninja
top
Bone
down.
says it really made a huge difference when that chick was talking to the cop about a warrant. We could hear everything perfectly versus the other videos. Marshray52 says at Snoop K she had a warrant. Cherry says, did you tell him to get in and drive straight home?
Yes. No. He's going to leave it there and get it towed, of course. Of course, that's what he's going to do. So that mic is... I've had that mic for like 2 or 3 years and I haven't been able to use it because of my...
Country Boy 23123 says,
South Avenue Steve and Charles. It's going to be in reference to a suspicious circumstance. Police people are going to be going in and out of
Southern Plastic
a neighboring house that should be vacant.
Penny Deal Meter 3 says, it's too hot in the truck. Can you open it for a little while?
Alright, we got another call. 22 North Avenue C. A bunch of people...
Cherry says,
hold on, I'm turning you guys down so I can hear the address.
So it's going to be 22 South Avenue C as in Charles. You're going to make contact with Emilio Benavides.
Ninja Bone says I am in love with this new mic. It really made a big difference.
Well, it's the getting the gimbal is the key to getting that mic to work. Because it's really big. And I have a few adjustments I have to make on the gimbal. At the last stop you saw it just start flopping around because the battery's too heavy and the gimbal's like, oh no, I don't want this. It just turned itself off.
Cherry says, I told them Freeport was hot.
I'm probably not going to get out for this one. Unless there's a person, then we will. I'm so not used to being back on Facebook. My phone starts blowing up every stop. Like I can do something different. I can't do anything different. I can just record. That's all I can do. Which way do you think 22C is it? Which way is 22C? Let's see whether these numbers. Oh yeah, it's all the way at the very end. I went the wrong way. I think we're at the school in our way, don't we? I should have turned a long time ago. We're on to Avenue C though. Like I said, my voice is going to sound funny behind it, but I think the payoff is worth it.
Ninja Bone says it was so nice to be able to hear them talking to the cops, versus just hearing cop car engines running in traffic and wind.
Yeah, it has a dead cat on it. Dead cat. Well, Not an actual dead cat. Not an actual, I don't know what that thing's called. It has a high filter and a low filter, and it's a Rode mic. It's a good mic. And that's what I hope to bring you guys. I'm always working to improve the stream, always. I hope you guys know that.
Ninja Bone says your voice is a bit quiet on that mic, but we can hear you fine.
Yeah, that's what it's designed to get the audio of whatever I'm pointing it at. So like the speaker will sound less.
22 South Avenue C, 22 South Avenue C is in Charles.
Ninja Bone says 1000% better. Seriously. Kazus My Daughter says, you are awesome, John, you do great. Bubba 2620 says, is it a pretty dead kitty?
Stop it. Alright, so I don't know if I'm getting out on this one. It's someone that's calling to complain about something. So,
Shirley says, moving on up.
I've had it for like a long time. I should have did this a long time ago, but I finally put all the logic for all the switching together. It's been a work in progress. We're just going to kind of hang out here for a second, because this guy's just going to complain about something else.
Says, like I have said before, we need PPL like you in Utah. Ninja Bone says, now Utah. Just get a counterweight for the gimbal, haha.
Yeah, well, actually, I just took the battery off. I took the battery cable off. This guy's just complaining about somebody, so unless they start talking with an actual somebody, I'll just pull up so they can see me.
Ninja Bone says, just sit in the car and point the mic and cam at the cops. Charity says, you did it now, that's all that matters.
This guy's going to report me as a suspicious person.
Ninja Bone says, we will tell you what they say.
Yeah, you guys can probably actually hear better than me, because I have bad hearing, so. The part of this story that we're working on, he's going to complain about somebody, and then they're going to go talk to somebody, so I'd rather catch the talk to somebody. And I don't want to start a Facebook video for...
Charity says, damn Karens.
I can't really say that because I'm not supposed to, how do I put this?
PX says, same two cops?
Yeah.
Derek Barnett, 707, sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Thank you.
Derek Barnett, 707, sent a rose for 1 coin.
First confirmed on 25 Nissan expires.
Charity says, I'm sorry.
Jackson's clear and eligible. Careful.
Vegas _ local says, we changed it to dang Sylvia's now.
.460 traffic.
2860.
X-ray John, X-ray 2868, X-ray John, X-ray 2868, HE parking lot, black color.
Whip It Up Wishes says, hey everyone.
Hey, guys, we are listening to something more exciting than this drops. Just, you know. I can't believe I left the heater on in my car. That was a dumb move. Anyway, it switched back, and when a phone overheats, what does it do? It closes apps, right? It closed my streaming apps, so.
Shug says, is C notes while happening?
Not really. Kind of. There's like a mixture. The shifts are so weird now in Clute that.
Show side 20 South Avenue C, just walk around.
Ninja Bone says 830 degrees today and John has the heater on.
Right.
Ha ha ha. Cherry says, if she wasn't running that wouldn't have happened.
Just for information, callers advising she now thinks it's physical.
ATL traffic.
They're looking for suspicious activity. It's called in by somebody.
Confirming 709.
4 apartment 709.
Alright guys, this was a suspicious activity call. They didn't find anything suspicious, I don't think.
Nobody's answering the door. I don't hear anything inside.
Zero says in Catherine England, Freeport. Ninja Bone says lol, he just drives away. Blaze Enix 56 says, my bad, I just showed up. Are we ghost hunting?
That video will actually do good. Because it's dark and kind of creepy, it'll actually do pretty good.
$37 in my house.
Oh, that phone is not doing well. Man, I need a new phone. One day when I get rich.
10-4, we have 2 disturbances from December.
2 David 710, you just arrived. Careful.
I just got to work on switching the voice quick.
Total 10 showing up.
You guys there?
Left light 3 control.
Hopefully you're there.
Hey, I'm getting another call from Angleton. They need response for the Darrington unit, TDC 31.
Rice tonight. Snoop 10 says yes. Blaze Enix 56 says. Shug says yes.
It's one of the TDCs. Give me 1 second and I'll get you an exact location.
Happy Laidback Squirrel says.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm definitely here.
2925.
I need to get you guys on some power. We're not going to be here too much longer.
30.9. Next address is going to be 1005, 1005.
So you guys like the new mic? You should be able to hear crickets and shit.
Can you advise if it's a business?
Well, hello, squirrel. I mean, skunk. It's a skunk, everyone.
Cherryly says, where's the box? Tenderstroke says, maybe John Wayne? Is this me?
3037.
Vegas underscore local says,
address is going to be
skunk up on.
105.
Love the new mic.
The sad part is it's not new. I've had it forever. I just haven't figured out a way to use it with live streaming.
England says, skunk emoji.
Skunk unlocked. I thought it was a squirrel. It turned out to be a skunk.
Aaron says, I don't I see some do though. Shug says, you stinky.
Patients no longer responding.
Aaron.tx12 says, oh now at work TTS. Snoop 10 says I saw a white Camaro behind a clue cop today. I thought it was you, but it had a back window. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, funny. Haha, you're so funny.
Casey Lemery says, don't say the skunk word. My dog just got sprayed last week.
Oh, man.
So disgusting.
Well, we just saw a skunk.
Yes, your flight number is going to be 1850, and you'll be talking to
9.1.0 says that Catherine Iman sent a heart me, and it reads your comment. Bubba 2620 says, it was a pretty kitty. Charity says, Lowell better stay away from those Texas-sized squirrels with a stripe. Kai.1.0 says, hey John.
Hey.
K.1 sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Thank you.
Snoop 10 says that Catherine Iman tell him what?
194.
Sure,
Aaron.tx12 says is skunk. Skunk emoji, code for Texas DPS. Big DeVetch says, Pepe La Pew here. Stay off my lawn.
Get in Santa Rose. Aye, boy. Sims. For 1 person.
Thank you so much.
1 coins.
Information, both the subjects involved in both the fire services were a James Nugent and a Bobby Garcia.
Or if you are a subscriber on Twitch, a member on YouTube.
9.1.0 says that Catherine Iman, what do you want us to ask? Hope Alert 26 says.
There's all kinds of buckets here. There's all kinds of buckets here. I don't know why. If you're a subscriber on Twitch, a member on YouTube, a super fan, or a subscriber on Kick.
Kai.1.0 says that Catherine Iman, we don't see anything.
Or a super fan, or a subscriber on
Snoop 10
TikTok.
says that Catherine Iman, we do not know what you're talking about. What can we help you with?
What do I need? What's going on? What's happening? I mean, I can't read the chat and drive, guys, so.
Kai.1.0 says that Catherine Iman, it's being filtered then.
I love a cube of coffee, 400, sent a wink wink for 2 coins.
Thank you.
Kai.1.0 says this lady in the chat being a crybaby.
Uh-oh, I'm sorry.
10 says Catherine is upset we aren't reading her chats.
Oh, Catherine, I'm sorry. It's completely automated. I'll stop up here and see what you got to say.
Hotel 318, plus 30 fuel 368 inbound.
I refuse to be one of those streamers that reads the chat and drives. I won't do it under any circumstance. So this is what I came up with. I cringe when I see streamers doing it. You guys are just my dash cam and a hands-free conversation.
Kai.1.0 says we don't even see what she's asking. It's being filtered. She needs to reword it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Cherie 70 says tap tap. Kai.1.0 says she said they sprayed on John.
They what? Hold on, let me pull over, see if I can see what's going on. Let me pull over.
Kai.1.0 says she said they are gone John.
Oh, gotcha. Well, thank you for letting me know.
It's against some platforms' terms of service.
Yeah, I would never do that. I think I think it's better to keep the community safe than me.
John doesn't us either. Don't feel bad. We're like his lost kids he never talks to but knows we are here.
That's not true. That's not true. It's just not safe for anybody, right?
Yetiglin says facts. Snoop 10 says we love a law-abiding Johnny boy.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I am a law-abiding citizen. Oh, we gotta go to Lake Jackson. Why did I come to Clue? Lake
Yetiglin
Jackson
says correct.
Lake Jackson.
Chuck says, and just keeps us in the trunk.
You're getting out on Easter. I don't know why I came to Clute. We were supposed to go to Lake Jackson. We were supposed to go to Lake Jackson, so I'll turn it.
1.0 says John, don't wear a seatbelt. Let's test Snoop 10 says at strawberry emoji, K.T. emoji, crying face emoji, crying face emoji, crying face emoji. Kai.1.0 says John, don't wear a seatbelt. Let's tell seatbelts.
I do wear my seatbelt. Oh, come on. Why do the animals keep running out in front of me tonight? Come on, animals. Get it together. They're trying to get me canceled. Welcome, Lucky, to the stream, everybody.
Snoop 10 says call PETA.
Fresh an hour into the black top for debris in the roadway.
So far, we've got a skunk, a dog, and a cat. And last night we had a possum or an armadillo. I don't know what the difference is. It's one of the two, possum or armadillo. I'm not an animal expert. I'm a computer guy that records cops.
Good. 24 all of each
We might have to.
Says, I hope my Bobcat doesn't run out.
We might have to switch this phone in a minute, guys. You know what? We should do that. Move that phone down here, put that phone up there.
I.1.0 says, am I being filtered now?
Nope. Yeah, you gotta make the platforms happy, guys. I don't do any filtering. I have a few words, but...
Anyone?
I have all... Underscore local says, as we don't have another cow night, I think it will be okay.
Right.
That's clear. Left light 3 should be in route there. ETA less than 2 minutes.
I was trying to tell a nerd joke. I give up.
Roger, good copy. Did you know show or chamber around? That's clear.
BTFO level 5, something else, please.
That's clear.
Oh, this has to... Okay, a few problems. I'm tired of having to open the location program. That has to get fixed. If I don't leave the stupid app open, it doesn't update my location.
CS Beat says, anything active right now?
Nope. We got bar closing in Lake Jackson coming up. And Unfortunately, that's probably all we'll be able to do tonight. Only because we're for day 3 now. I think we're spending more than we're making. Gotta be smart nowadays.
Shug says, bar closing at midnight?
Yeah, in Lake Jackson on Friday. I might run around and make some Facebook videos.
Sherry 70. Sent a rose for one more.
Thank you for the rose.
Overreact for 5 coins. SpoopyX says, John, someone in chat asked what your purpose of doing what you do is.
Oh.
Thunderstroke says, start your mayoral campaign. They'd be good marketing for you.
In 2014, my daughter passed away inside Brazoria County Jail. So I do this to teach people their rights so they don't go to our horrible Texas jails for victimless crimes. With a focus on mental health.
GCSO engine 1.
Angie 416S says, Highway John and Truckee.
And the poor and the homeless.
Sent a rose for 69 coins.
Thank you, 69 roses.
Anyone, please.
That's the scanner's out of range. That's the 3rd time that's happened tonight, which is weird. That's the scanner coming back in range. We're good.
Close 4, Hotel 318. Roger 4, Hotel 318.
Cherryly says, it's my 2-month anniversary over there.
Well, thank you.
Copy your life 10, have you landed?
We gotta go park far away so we don't lose all our YouTube money.
2-0 now, 50, you're there, JP11.
Alright.
K.Wantaro sent a sweaty teddy for 30 coins.
Thank you for that.
85.
I'm gonna keep you guys on here. I'm gonna switch.
K1.0 sent a holy air ball for 15 coins.
I don't want to put this on Facebook because of the music, so we're gonna have to do this old-fashioned way.
Roses seemed appropriate.
KA 1.0 sent an ice cream cone for 8 coins.
Thank you for the ice cream.
SpoopyX says, everyone, I'm going to get out of here. You all have a good rest of the stream. Much love to you all.
Thank you for being here. All right, here goes our YouTube money, so.
Cherryly says, sweet dreams. Yogi1620 says, mute YouTube then.
I can't.
Code says it's a slot of cop cars.
We're just gonna.
.0 says, are they having a meeting?
We're just gonna give away our YouTube money. How you doing, man? I gotta keep working. I can't right now.
That was for.
I can't. I gotta keep working. Yeah, we'll just give our money to YouTube tonight.
Kalen177 says, why is it so many cops?
Not sure. What'd I miss? Oh, we're getting some exercise in. Okay. How you doing, man? How you doing?
I got 1.0 says he wasn't invited to their meeting. How rude.
Avenue J, apartment 1303. Caller thinks that DJ Vanderhurst is very intoxicated and banging on the door.
Kai.1.0 says nice butt, sir.
Thanks.
Cherryly says, testing the music decibel. Kai.1.0 says, come here Popo, I got donuts. Kalen177 says, fuck the police, free my members. Snoop10 says, I love that you tell the video of your daughter to spread awareness. She would be proud of you, Dad. Friendsincode says, supersize the brain in the law library. It's just too much work. Kalen177 says, I'm JP. Tenderstroke says, shouting for business. Kalen177 says, not playing, but just playing. Kai.1.0 says that officer had a good little butt on him.
Oh, you weren't talking about mine.
Says John chased them on foot.
Oh, I thought you were talking about mine.
Friendsincode says definition of gang. Snoop10 says we have a white male on foot with a camera who is dangerous. Kalen177 says, everyone make sure that y'all give John a follow. Cherryly says, it's the police parade. Kai.1.0 says not them leaving cause John showed up.
Seems like that. A little bit. Kind of seems like that.
Cherryly says, we can't see your butt, John.
You don't
have to come together as a community.
They're going to land you there. Have a pass called the 307 for medical. Okay.
Warmom 1322 says always Flim 50.
Always.
Friendsincode says Flim 50.
What? Leaving in their Corolla? Dang. We're about to end.
Kai.1.0 says, hey, I'm in West Columbia. Right pointing finger emoji. Left pointing finger emoji.
Let me turn on the defrost. I gotta find a cable so we can keep going.
Cherryly says, I'm sure yours is fine.
Okay.
Kai.1.0 says, why are we ending so early?
Because I gotta be smart nowadays. I don't want to.
I like Flight 7 from South Bay, ETA 26 minutes.
Stop to force them to attend to you and let the people go. Stream Element says, thank you for following Music 00. Charity says, Film 50. Ruha 210 says, John, we need that vehicle.
I know.
Kai.1.0 says, it's hot in here, John, let us out the trunk.
I know. I don't know what's going on here. I'm juggling cables back here, guys. This is a mess. This is getting cleaned up tomorrow. This is so bad. Let me show you how bad. This is embarrassing, but I'm going to show y'all anyway. Are you ready for how bad this is?
Snoop10 says you're not allowed to end stream.
Let me show you.
On the floor laughing.
Let me show y'all how bad this cables are, guys.
Warmom 1322 says it's Friday night. You can't end so early.
Guys, hold on. Where's that flash?
It'll be departing for
1.0 says everyone close their eyes.
This is so bad, and I can't find this flashlight.
That's a good copy.
This is why we can't have nice things.
2.5 on the field, 20 minutes en route to Pearland.
Oh, there's a flashlight. It's right here. We gotta switch phones anyway. It's gonna go black screen for a second, guys.
Snoop 10 says doesn't look bad.
No, that's bad.
A lot of work. Cherry says, John, you're just a work in progress.
Yeah, that's definitely.
1.0 says you can't give rides with all that John.
I know.
Smiley face emoji.
We're down to one.
Face emoji.
We're down to one. I gotta switch phones.
The ridiculousness has spread to Pearl. Friend Syncode says LOL. Friend Syncode says Lamau.
Thunderstroke says, is that the flux capacitor or did you kill Johnny 5 back there?
Hold on, guys. We gotta switch. I gotta switch this phone. It's about to go dark as soon as I get this ready to do that. This phone has no battery, so I need more phones because I got 2 now, right? So I can't. I need to buy a new one, but I can't afford it. Hold on.
Getting a response from PHI.
That's clear. PHI ETA was going to be 26 to 27 minutes.
Go to settings.
Yes, ma'am. Just hang in this way, please.
Let me see which one that is. URL. That's the one we want. Okay, guys, the screen is going to go black.
Everybody says, I saw Tupperware.
The screen is going to go black. I'm going to switch phones.
905 now.
Alright, guys, we switched phones. I got to get this one off and on the charger. Get the voice on this one. Got 31%. We were not going to be live that much longer. This one has 100%, so we're good.
Cherry says, does anyone besides John have a flashlight?
5384. 5384.
Bruja 210 says, they are doing road construction in front of my house right now, 1 a.m.
Alright, hopefully you guys... I gotta put this
Thursday, I'm going to be
mic on
traffic.
here.
Victor King Lincoln 5938, Victor King Lincoln 5938.
Larson the Goat under control for 1,500 coins.
Thank you so much. Larson the Goat, thank you. Alright, we should have switched to this better mic now. Larson the Goat.
Snoop 10 says John needs to sing us the end of song. Tenderstroke says, I carry a spotlight in my car.
Alright. Oh, shoot.
Damage says, I am missing a flashlight.
Now we gotta save the battery on that one too.
Larson Goat says, I love helping you out. Hop that helped my brother.
Thank you so much, man. Yep, that got us.
Stream Element says, CashApp $extra good donations are appreciated but never solicited. If you choose to donate, they are non-refundable.
We got the phone situation figured out now. So this one's at 100, that one will charge. And then we can just switch them back and forth.
Cherry says, John, what happened to your 5 phones?
I do, but they're all old. They're all old phones.
837.
Larson Goat says we should go to Freeport. They seem busy tonight.
Normally I would, but we're getting closer to going to Freeport. We just got the big thing filling up the whole screen. That's good.
Tenderstroke says, you can get this nap dance here for free.
Hello.
Victor King Lincoln 5938. Yes, it's going to be a Nissan Rogue.
Cherry says,
whoa,
dang
loud.
John Gray expensive.
That's getting there. We'll just keep going. This phone is not that great, by the way. See, I'll zoom in a little. That'll be a little better. Okay, that's enough out of you.
Kevin Vin 01 says, I will match all donations from now till the end of the stream.
That's so nice. Thank you.
Cherry Lee says, I'll stop talking, okay everyone, let's see how long I can stay silent.
Thank you, receipt.
Alright, I need that address.
Bruja 210 says, I need some ice cream cherry.
ETA 10 minutes to Station 1. Would you like me to stand by there?
10 minutes, Station 1.
Negative. Go ahead and roll the brush truck if you can.
705, go ahead.
Copy. Copy, boss. Signal to Sarah County, PD. 26030252. Saturday for West Columbia again. Papa 307.
Guys, this is an iPhone 17 Pro. What do you think? I don't think it's as good as a Samsung. A 3-year-old Samsung.
1556, be out the range.
17 is going to be 1303 1303.
Thank you.
Cherry Lee says, boo.
I think it's dark.
Snoop 10 says, kidding.
I think it's dark. It's way too dark.
Show me on duty, please.
705.
Cherry Lee.
8. I ran, I believe it was going to belong to a resident off of North Avenue, Edmonton North.
Show me out at 9915 Jewel Lane, Rocheron, Texas. Wow, that's good.
Airlife 11, scene request, heading of 90
Cherry Lee says, the picture quality sucks.
nautical miles.
I think so too. We got the other one on the charger, so we'll switch back in a minute.
717, I covered your traffic. 11, second one.
You can show me out.
17, that's clear. 705.
Snoop 10 says, not good like your parking.
Return for that vehicle.
That's clear. I'll be clear of this location. I'm back to
Airlife 11, that's clear.
I'm sorry. It's because we're under that bridge. We're under that bridge, so. Hey, you know what? How many other streamers do you know that can switch phones in the middle of it and not impact anything? That's pretty good. That's pretty good technology right there. Oh, that one's not working. We'll just switch the other phone. Stream never dies.
north side of the building. Looks like it's going into the air.
Cherry Lee says, I thought iPhone was supposed to be awesome. Snoop 10 says, tech guy John.
590 clear. 790 clear. Recession 3.
That's because no matter what we're doing,
I didn't get your off call.
my phone is just a webcam attached to my computer, basically.
Yeah,
Charity says, you're the best streamer.
7 lifty with 3 on board. Got,
No matter what we do.
57 minutes of fuel, 633.
I wonder if I could brighten it. Let me see if I can adjust it.
Platano.p82 sent to heart me for 1 coin.
Platano P, thank you.
Charlie Flight 5 is lifting for Hotel 125, get 3 souls, 2 plus 6 and 667.
Roger 5, heavy lifting for Hotel 125.
Charity says, I can't afford iPhone, but I'm happy with Samsung.
I wish I would have never got this one.
Stream Element says, Cash App $extra good donations are appreciated but never solicited. If you choose to donate, they are non-refundable.
Let me see what I can do. See if I can make it brighter. Oh, that blinker's got to go.
Houston Station 602 received.
Not the other blinker. Thank you.
Control 5, get a patient report.
Hilmacoker says, not a real clear picture to me.
No, it's horrible. I'm trying to see if I can adjust the...
324-479, 150-324-479, 74-year-old female, 62 kilos, with a non-traumatic subarachnoid.
Charity says, is it too late to trade it for a Samsung?
Yes.
Illa V Cup of Coffee 400 says, I love my Samsung.
She's 100% on the vent. Fentanyl and norepinephrine infusing, picking up out of a monitoring grader height ER 17, coming back to the ER here at QC.
There's a low light boost. That made it a little bit better. What does this do?
1852, left line time. Dispatch left flight 3 with 5.
Charity says, it's too dark and blurry.
404, UTP Galveston, I guess 1 hour of fuel, 1449.
Alright, there's a low light boost. That's a little better.
Roger 3, heavy lifting for UTP
Attention,
Galveston.
34 EMS.
Andrew 8377 says, hi John, I'm passing you now.
Oh, hi.
For a cracked pelvis. It's going to be at 430 North Francis Boulevard, 430 North Francis Boulevard. You need first call, first tone, report out at 0008.
It's EMS. Is that accurate?
So live light 3 lift off 1 pace and 1 rider, all you.
430 North Francis Boulevard. You need first call, first tone, report out at 0008.
Charity says, hi Andrew.
Go ahead.
Need you to respond to 2503 Gelding Manor Drive for a carbon monoxide alarm. The owner's been attempted, no answers.
Alright. 7506, District 1 is clear.
On the 2503 Gelding Manor Drive for a carbon monoxide alarm. The owner's been attempted, no answers.
Alright. 507, Alpha Gentleman route. 7506, District 1 is clear.
10-4.
Alpha 7, Alpha Gentleman route.
What else can I do on here?
Snoop 10 says, WTF, did I come back too? Charity says, John, quit playing.
Oh, sorry. Alright, back to work. that's horrible.
908 report, you can show us en route.
Snoop 10 says Catherine said there is a clued officer staked out on Dixie.
We're on Dixie. We're on Dixie. I see him over there. Let's see what he's doing. He's just turned at the light. I see him.
Gale 428 sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Guys, we got a heart me. Thank you so much.
Snoop 10 says at Catherine Imanado FC.
She was right too. They were right there. They were at the light.
Security check on stores is clear.
Gale 428 sent a Go Popular for 10 coins.
Thank you for that.
Security check on stores is clear.
Oops, I got a line on the screen. Oops, sorry, I left the line on there.
Houston, 501.
Crafting with Pups sent a heart me for 1 coins.
Thank you. Can be crafting with pups.
Crafting with Pups sent a rose for 1 coins.
Thank you. Can be crafting.
Houston, today, Bravo 1 is going to be 521 and 7 Colony Avenue. It's going to be blue Audi versus blue Ford. Ford into the gas station at nearest cross street. Location. Charles, 809-273.
Crafting with Pups sent a money gun for 500 coins.
With the money gun. Thank you, Kimby. Crafting with Pups. Thank you so much.
Report and show us on location.
Yes, sir.
Crafting with Pups sent a hand hearts for 100 coins.
Thank you with the hand heart. Kimby Crafting. Thank you so much. All right, let's hang out here, Central. That we were. I just want to test the zoom on this.
Show me clear. The same as false alarm. They were changing the batteries in this detector.
All right, zoom is not bad.
Yes, sir.
The zoom is actually excellent.
Show me clear. The same as false alarm. They were changing the batteries in this detector.
Yes, sir.
You doing? Vacate Brazoria. Show us transporting one time non-emergent. Brazoria.
Okay.
Snoop 10 says I'm sleeping with my heated blanket. Finally cozy.
73. We're gonna save some gas, guys. We still got a stream tomorrow. We have 181 left. I wonder if I put the top down, if it'll be less humidity. Top up, I mean.
Sorry. Driver.
All right, where are you at? Where are you at, 218?
Tom John Paul 3083, Tom John Paul 3083. Stand by for 20. Sorry.
I bet he's going to say C notes for 20. I'm looking here. Let me pull up his. Let me pull up. He's going to say C.
Snoop 10 says John Teresa Roach.
Tom John Paul 3083, Tom John Paul 3083. Stand by for 20.
He's going to say C notes for 20.
49, try to get EMS for please. We have a shot or person
X-ray John Boy 5197. X-ray John Boy 5197. Silver View.
I keep drawing on the screen.
Stand by on 911 getting multiple calls.
911 getting multiple calls. That's clued. I don't even know if you guys are working or not.
And in a mile, it's
Snoop 10 says we are working.
Okay. I'm basically looking for this.
Possible 55.
We gotta go this way. Possible 55 DUI.
Thank you. Another possible 55.
Great.
0504 9030 4504 9030. Black Melody.
Brazoria Bucky's. We're not allowed there.
Major accident southbound 288 near the FM 2004 exit. It's going to be two vehicles, one truck and one car. One is going to be in the median. We do have a possible elderly female in the car that is injured. Unknown. What injuries? Time tone 022. Near the FM 2004 exit. It's going to be two vehicles, one truck and one car. One is going to be in the median. We do have a possible elderly female in the car that is injured. Unknown. What injuries? Time tone 022. Certified for time. 129 2000 should be eligible for local. Insurance is going to be unconfirmed on that 2006 Buick.
18 for 27. Give me a father of the child in the back seat. 3370 6723 3370 6723. Dispatch is later.
Robert Ocean. First name Eric. Edward Robert Charles. 130 2012.
460 clear.
Suspicious person. Thinks it might be negative vicious from us.
Location?
In the 100 block of East Timberlane Drive.
Big Devech says, which call we headed to?
There is going to be debris in the southbound lanes.
In the southbound lanes.
3458 clear.
I'm going to the accident.
Big Devech says, Jackson, accident, 288 at FM 2004.
Yes, sir.
It's on the southbound side, which is going to make it difficult for us.
It's under control, we're just about.
Excessive. Eastbound traffic. We got the dog in route to the city park. 606 clear. Six. Do you still have traffic? We got the dog en route to the city barn.
6063.
Minnow 129 underscore dog underscore LVR sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Thank you for the heart me.
Me and Noah was for Hoggle LVR sent a rose for 1 coin.
Can I get you en route to the intersection of South Velasco and West 8th Street for a vehicle? There's going to be a truck sitting in the middle of the road. Somebody's going to be asleep in the driver's seat, slumped over.
Oh man. We gotta go to that.
17, can I get you en route to the intersection of South Velasco and West 8th Street for a vehicle? There's going to be a truck sitting in the middle of the road. Somebody's going to be possibly asleep in the driver's seat, slumped over.
Alright, it's kind of on the bridge up here.
Back in citation issue.
What did I say?
Kai.1.0 says John, speed up, the officer is escorting you. Keep up, lol.
So 60 to 11, please.
Alright, it's on the other side.
Last known location for the suspect was jumping over the bridge of the Dunbar.
Oh, it's on both sides actually.
421, that's clear. 461 is clear on your traffic.
Three, I'll be on foot checking the area.
Tenderstroke says, not much to do at an accident anyway, I suppose.
We'll just get some quick pictures and get out of here. This time of night, they're going to assume everybody's intoxicated, so. I think there's 2 accidents?
AD101M says, why isn't the footage clear?
133,
Are we
that
zoomed
plate
in?
comes back clear.
Nobby.1.0 says, are we going to the other call of the person sleeping?
I'm going to get some pictures of this. That's in Freeport, by the way. We're going to get some pictures of this.
Spread out pretty far.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Cherry Lee says, it was a 2-car accident.
I think I'm hearing people flatten their tires. you doing, man?
John, you weren't involved, right?
No, sir.
Alright.
No, I'm good. Trying not to be involved either. How you guys doing? Good. Hopefully we get better. Yes.
Come on, get out of the room. Good one here. That's right.
Rescue, that's a good location. We're gonna do debris cleanup on both sides of the highway. car sweeping up if you're okay with it.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
The car is way over on the other side of the bridge. Most of the conversions are.
Houston today, 404, checking status.
$21 to $33. You'll still have the witnesses on scene, correct?
Okay.
Cherry Lee says, hey.
Hey.
Alright, send them up.
Drop you guys.
Today with 404, checking your status. Houston, today at 404, checking your status. You log right over it.
Lil Danilin says, man. Cherry Lee says, oops. Kai.1.0 says, ouch, John, that hurt.
Sorry.
Lil Danilin says, hello, John.
Hello to you. How are you? I'm getting wet because the top's down.
2908, Adam.
I'm not going to drive back through that debris field, so we're going to go up here and turn back down this road.
31717.9.
Kai.1.0 says, I think I need an ambulance after that drop.
Oh, stop complaining.
Affirmative, 31717.
Yeah, you guys hear? Did you guys hear all the tires getting popped?
Cherry Lee says, it was bad, huh?
Yeah.
Kai.1.0 says, I have a mild concussion. Big Devech says, my guess was that he was booking it down the freeway and ran up on someone, based on how far both vehicles went.
So, as you can see, this is why I don't take ride-alongs, man.
Kai.1.0 says, why did they pop the tires?
Because they were running through the debris. They were running through the cars were running through the debris from the other cars. That's why I'm not going that way. I got enough tire issues to go through all that. I'm just a broke activist.
Kai.1.0 says, glad everyone is okay.
So horrible. I'll never. Let's see how much battery we got on another phone. We got 50%. We'll switch to the other phone.
Cherry Lee says, good idea.
That's why I'm coming back down this way. I ain't driving through that stuff.
Stop at the marshal's office before we head that way.
I'm going to pull over and change the camera real quick. We got 50%. That should be good.
9787, are you coming down 524?
The screen is going to go black now.
So, did you see anybody walking on foot?
clear.
654.
Good.
You can clear 61 from that call. We just handle those cows. We have a more accurate description. They're not going to be on camera until 2004.
3110, that's clear.
Lee says, "Oh, I forgot John has them all."
Alright, now we're back to our regular configuration. That other phone sucks.
We're good. Is there been a case number dropped yet? You get 8427. It's in 524 on 2 weekends. 433, your case number is going to be 708, you're being 708. 433, is there been a case number dropped yet?
15 to 10 on North Dispatch.
17. Okay, thank you.
Another 5.
Stream Element says, "Cash App dollar extra good donations are appreciated but never solicited. If you choose to donate, they are non-refundable."
They're on the wall. I'll be checking if all the game rooms.
Pro 5 Lindsay space.
Big Dev, see what you saw very well. Anything you can tell about that?
There's another
walking around or being treated?
Not really. I just put the pictures. I know that the truck was on the other side of the highway, now it's on that side of the highway. That's all I know. And the other vehicle involved is over the bridge. That means there's a huge debris field, and I wasn't driving over there. I can literally hear the cars just running over stuff. So I'm like, not me. I was like going on the other side over there.
Yes, here, repeat. Make 5. We're clear in Brazoria. Do you need us to head that way? Yes, here, repeat.
I got that so backwards.
Medic to dispatch.
So it looks like Clute did arrest someone for DUI. I don't know where they're at though, so.
Medic 2.
On.tax12 sent a goat for 5 coins.
Thank you for the goat. Oh my god. Windows, I can't stand it.
If the truck was that dented, then it doesn't look good for the car's condition.
Well, our thoughts are prayers are close to everybody.
Yes, sir.
3458, Jackson.
3458.
So I'm going to remain on scene. Vehicle still in the roadway. I'll be parked behind it so we can get an officer here to block the roadway.
Gonna be 42, next to Richmond Day, 8 a.m.
Cherry Lee says, "Praying for everyone involved."
34 Virginia is currently checking traffic. What's your time, please? What's your time, 0102? Okay. Traffic for that vehicle until you arrive. Non-emergent.
It's going to be 2 patients non-emergent, but we're not en route yet. Chipper.
Main route to 94, Bethany on the beginning 16054. Whenever a unit is available, do have a suspicious person call holding at 126 Blossom. Main route to 94, Bethany on 95, beginning 16054, 16054. Okay.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the bits, the subscriptions, the kicks, the super chats, the donuts, the roses. We got all the way up to a level 1 hype train. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Engine 72 is around with one.
It takes me a second to end the stream. I'm going to pull over and end it.
Engine 72 and route with one.
Heatherstroke says, the shits and giggled. Cherry Lee says, good night, John.
Good night.
Kai.1.0 says, where we headed, John.
I'm going to call it a night.
Freaking Star says, see you, John.
I've got to save my gas. I got 170 miles. I got to save my gas for tomorrow.
Star 60, clear for text, deal.
This gas ain't cheap. What another animal? This time it's a possum.
Phantom 2024 says, good night, John.
Good night. I'll probably drive around and make some Facebook videos tonight, so watch for notifications on Facebook.
460, clear for text, deal.
Leaninman says, good night.
Good night, guys.
1430, 1235, 1430, 1235, still be the daughter of Unit 2. 36, clear for name and date.
Cherry Lee says, get some sleep.
21
Keep working.
Hey, can you public service me after you say that information for VMS? I told you. First name is going to be Andre. It's going to be Adam, Nora, David, Robert, Edward. Last name is going to be Smith, common spelling. Date of birth is going to be 12/01/1975.
5, clear for return.
Go ahead.
Certified manually on the 25 Hyundai, no expiration on the buyer's tag. 9 out of Elgin is clear and eligible.
Aaron.tx12 says, catch you tomorrow.
Catch you guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
17 out of 94, clear for any.
Oh, here we go. Page wouldn't open.
16055. 16055.
Forget this one. I'm going to use the other one. It doesn't know anything.
Clear. 60. 36. Deal, Andre Smith comes back to out of Pearland.